I'm gonna make it out. Promise I'm gonna make it out. I was 14, 13, 15, feeling this going down that street. So the fact that I turned into everything I wanted to be since a kid, I'm like, I want to go back to these places and just let folks know, like, fuck the circumstances, fuck our environment, fuck the idea, fuck what your big brother did, fuck that tradition. That don't matter. Like, you're the thing. Like, and I go in there and I can see the glimmer in some of them kids' eyes. I just hope they don't do that. Because I'm a prime example of, like, you really could make it out of this place and be exactly what you set out to be. Like, be delusional. Dream big.
That's facts, bro.
Short little video.
And that's brought to you by
the Unnoticed podcast.
Is that Chris?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed.
Welcome back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you, even though live us not.
And welcome to episode 179. Shout out to all the listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Patreon.
Patreon, Instagram, press the shout out in the end.
And I just want to say happy fucking New Year. Happy 2026. Hope everybody spent their New Year's great. Yeah, I drank a lot. Or maybe I didn't drink. Maybe I just spent it with family, ate some good food. I know I did. And I
think we're going to address the elephant in the room before we continue on with the episode. I don't know if some of you guys could already tell, but all right. Oh. I don't know if it's more obvious than like what I think, because whenever I went to Abby's family, I did this for New Year's, by the way. But
oh, really?
Yeah. But not like cause of the new year or whatever, like new year, new style, not cause of that. So what happened was that I was going to a New Year's event, obviously Abby's family and shit. We're gonna go to Abby's family's house, and I was fucking around with my beard. Not fucking around with it. I was just trying to clean it up because I didn't get a haircut, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't want it to look like crazy. I didn't want to look crazy. So I accidentally lined it up a little too high, and I ended up basically cooking my beard. So I was like, you know what? I think I just gotta
shave it off.
I gotta shave it off.
But why'd you shave this though? How can we shave this?
Oh, this was a kind of similar situation.
You kept fucking up, or you didn't know how to line it up?
Yeah. I tried to line it up and I fucked it up again. But I'm gonna end up getting this, bro.
Because I was gonna say, I think that your problem is the fact that you don't have actual clippers or things to do. You have your dumbass Manscaped shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally what was fucking me up. Which is I'm thinking about. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like investing in your own clippers as a grown ass man type shit.
Nah, hell yeah.
Is low key a W and smart choice, because there's sometimes where you don't want to spend the extra money on a haircut, or you don't have the time to go get a haircut, or you just don't want to go get a haircut for whatever reason. You can low key fix yourself up a little bit. For example, my tape up, it has been look like I had a tape up for the longest now, because I've been low key fixing it a little bit,
Bro, I recently started doing the same thing. I don't know if you ever seen it's ads on TikTok, but I like the razor. It looks like a regular razor, but it's the machine.
Okay,
it's green and black. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like a shaver, no?
So I bought that. Then I bought the foil shaver. So now whenever I finish shaving with that regular shaver, I use the foil shaver, and then it looks like I just got a haircut too. So
that's what I'm saying. So it's like a W investment. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna invest in the shaver and the one to actually line shit up, because I feel like that's all I need, and I'm gonna be able to do my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? My beard, take care of my shit. I might.
That's part of grooming. So
shout out to Michael though, but I might not even be able to. Not be able to, but I might not have to go to him as often and shit.
Because of the beard?
Yeah, no, because I could probably be able to do it by myself and shit.
Oh, save some bread?
Probably eventually I feel like I would know how to cut my own hair, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
See, I feel like I would want to do that, but I'm just too uncoordinated to do that, and I feel like I'll fuck up, bro. And my hands, they shake too much. I'm like, nah, I don't have steady hands for that
The
shit,
thing
bro.
is, too, in the beginning, I'm pretty sure, you're gonna fuck up a lot. Which is what happened to my beard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's happened to everybody who's first trying to learn how to shave. I never got taught how to shave or anything like that, or properly groom my beard. So this is me basically trial and error type shit. But besides that, New Year's.
But yeah, guys, hold on before you say that.
What?
So now instead of Ricardo, this podcast, maybe next podcast, you guys have Sayet and Mezziah.
Bro, that's
spam Sayet in the comments, bro.
Anyways.
Nah, yeah, but New Year's, right?
Yeah.
So for New Year's, little like I guess New Year's Eve or New Year's recap. I like I mentioned last podcast. I went to go see Stranger Things with my sister, my brother, and like four cousins, and then they bought like 3 other people. So it was like I said, a group of 10 people.
God damn.
We all sat in like different rows. Like I sat like kind of almost to the back, and then my like one group sat like 2 rows in front of me, and then the other person 1 row in front of them.
Oh, cause like
it was packed. It was hella packed. Bro.
Packed as fuck.
It was hella packed.
Sold out.
Yeah. So a little. I guess we're not spoiling too much, because I do want you to react to the show on Patreon. But when I watched it, I thought it was all right. I did think like the first half of the finale was like, it felt hella rushed, and like it was low key mid. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, so that's the finale of the whole series?
Yeah. They're not doing no more Stranger Things episodes.
No way.
So the first part, like I said, of like the final fight, it was mid, and I feel like it could have been way better. I feel like it was rushed. But then towards the end, the second part, I guess you could say it's like an epilogue. I feel like for me, it carried the finale. If not, it would have been like a 4 out of 10 finale, but it bumped it up to like a 6.5, 7.5 finale. Only because like it's crazy, bro. And I low-key hate this about myself, but at the same time I don't, because when it comes to shows or movies, I get so
you could predict like what's gonna happen?
No. I get attached to the characters, right?
Oh,
so
shit.
I kind of don't want people to die, and without spoiling anything that happens in the show, like
there's a certain character that you fucked with a lot.
Not even just that. Like I'm kind of glad the way they went with the ending, even though a lot of people hate the way it ended. I personally enjoy it, only because I love the characters and the way I saw the whole thing. Because the first time I watched it, I only cried like 1 time, but then I watched it again with my mom and my sister in Spanish. I cried. I cried like OD times watching it, bro.
Wait, hold on. They had the season finale in theaters, and on Netflix.
Yeah.
Or you watched it twice in theaters.
No, I watched it 1 time in theaters, and then I watched the second time at my house.
Oh, like on.
The only reason why I wanted to watch it in theaters was because to only experience it with other people who like the show, and it was worth it, bro. Like
right?
A lot of people were cheering and shit. There's one part where like again, I don't want to go into too much spoilers, but like there was one part when everybody was like, no, and then everybody was like, wow, what the fuck?
Like Avengers shit type shit.
Yeah, bro. But like I was saying, fuck, what was I going with that? Oh, I watched it with my mom the second time at home, like the next day, and I cried like multiple times. And maybe the only reason why I cried was because the show itself and like the soundtracks, it reminds me of childhood for some reason. Even though I didn't grow up watching the show, that shit came out 10 years ago, 2016.
Yo, that's crazy, right?
And I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't watch it whenever it came out, but watching it now, I still feel like a child watching the show, bro.
Like you're growing up and shit.
Growing up with
the
characters, yes. Even though I watched it in a month span, but like just seeing the progression of everything, it's fire, bro. So
that's crazy.
I think you'll like the show.
I don't know if you know, but how old were they when they first started filming? Because I know like they were fucking like
they were jits
kids, yeah.
So I think 11 was 12 or 11. I think most of the group was either from like 10 to like 12, 13 years old.
Wow, so they were like babies, bro. And now they're like fully like
adults. And then like the older characters in the show were like in the 20s. Now they're like in the 30s and shit.
And the show followed like their whole life, them growing up and stuff.
Basically, yeah. I think the first 4 seasons was from I guess 8th grade all the way to I think junior or sophomore year. But yeah,
yo, that's fucking lit, bro. It kind of reminds me of the whole like Harry Potter shit because
the
same thing. If you watch like all of them, bro, like they're all babies. First we're recording and shit.
I'm putting my sister on to Harry Potter like right now. We just finished watching Chambers of Secrets.
She's never watched like anything and stuff.
She's watched it whenever she was like a child, but like she says she remembers like bits and pieces, but not like how everything plays out or anything in the story. Because now she pays attention to like what they say. Because
it's like she's more aware of like what the fuck is going on.
So now I'm putting her on to Harry Potter again, and I mean so far she's fucking with like the movie.
I wish I could like relive that experience and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like even like I'm pretty sure like eventually down the line you're gonna want to wish you could re-experience the whole like Stranger Things finale. And
I already wish I relived it, bro. But like I actually find enjoyment in watching people's reactions to to watching this stuff. So like if you like whenever we watch it, I'm gonna enjoy your reactions to it.
That's what makes shit lit, bro. But
yeah,
let us know what else we should react to, because obviously like we want to react to a bunch of stuff on the Patreon.
Yeah,
which we're actually going to record
this week. Like either Thursday. I think Thursday or Friday.
We're gonna record on Thursday this week, which should be uploaded like anytime next week.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments down whatever y'all want us to react to. We want to react to a bunch of fucking shit. A bunch of different shows that we never watched. I never watched The Walking Dead. So we could probably react to that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things, so much shit, and like the main thing is like, oh, bro has missed out on a lot of movies.
Yeah. So
that too, but damn, look here, I wish I was like in tune with Stranger Things then.
I wish you was, bro, so we could talk about it in the pod. But
and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff because like, I like experiencing random shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like, oh, you know, I don't want to watch this because like. You know, I'm not like that. I'm not picky with what I watch, what I like. I like watching everything. I like experiencing everything. So I wish I could have experienced, like, last episode, the anime movies that you watched.
Yeah.
And now this shit, like, I wish I could have experienced it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like I'm missing out on stuff.
I feel like you have more free time, but if anything, you could just... Because I am going to get Crunchyroll because I want to, like, watch certain stuff with my brothers and sister. Look about let you borrow that shit and just put something on random just one day. Be like, fuck it, bro. Let me just watch it while like you're taking care of like Julia.
You know what's bad though? It's like,
I mean Julia and Isabella.
What I hate about shows is that they're so long, so it's like really really time consuming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you could just like sit down and like play and like you basically watch the whole thing. Nah, it's like you have to do that for a bunch of days.
Yeah,
maybe even months, depending on how long like the show aired for or like how many episodes there is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the only thing that like I just hate about fucking series and shit. It's like so fucking time consuming, bro.
What I hate about it is the fact on how good, well, it depends on the show obviously, but in my instance when it came to Stranger Things, how good I guess the cliffhangers were that made me want to watch keep watching.
It's like addicting and shit.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
You get hooked, you little.
Yeah. I guess I get hooked
easily,
show fiend, bro. Low key, that's what. Yeah, I don't know why, bro, but yeah, that was basically like my whole New Year's Eve recap. Like I watched it and then I made it back in time before the clock hit 12, and then we Happy New Year's.
Yeah, you know what's one thing that was weird though about like this year's New Year's?
What?
Because whenever like whatever we were like celebrating whatever, waiting till 12 for it to actually like be New Year's and stuff. We were like watching it on the TV, obviously, and it was about to turn New Year's, and they played a lot of old footage on the broadcast that they had years before.
Like what?
So the first kiss that happened on 2026 or whatever, the first kiss that they put on TV was a gay couple, two guys.
Yeah, in 2026.
Yeah, that happened last year and the year before that.
No, I thought the first kiss was like a regular like straight couple. I think it was two straight couples and then they went to a gay couple for this year.
Yeah, but so even if they did that or whatever, I don't know if it was the first one, but that couple was like that same clip was years ago.
Are you sure? It just wasn't the same couple? I'm
being so dead ass because even like I didn't notice it, but there was everybody on TikTok noticed it. I didn't notice it, but Abby's cousin did. She was like, "Oh shit, they reused that clip," and I didn't know about bro.
What the fuck?
I didn't know about the whole like whatever how it felt weird this year or whatever.
Yeah.
Until I saw the clips on TikTok of people saying like, "Yo, it felt weird." They reused footage of old years before, old New Year's footage.
Does the TikTok show the clips?
Yeah, it does. But hold on. And then I didn't know about it, but that day, like I said, bro. They pointed it out, and it wasn't just Abby's cousin. I think even Alex said it too and shit. Like everybody was just saying, like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then it wasn't even on time.
I heard about that. It was like delayed or something.
It was delayed. It delayed like 12 seconds. It was already like fucking New Year's, and then it was still like 12, 10, 11, 10.
I guess maybe people aren't taking New Year's as serious as before.
People are saying we died in 2020.
But anyways, now you know what's crazy though? Like regarding New Year's. This shit, even that shit, it reminded me that I don't want to sound fucking woke or be like all conspiracy and shit, but
and this isn't even I know it's going dark yet.
Nah, but it reminds me that we're living in the fucking Matrix. You know why? I know you peeped the shit too, bro.
What?
It shows how people are so gullible. Did you see what happened in the like near the Brooklyn Bridge?
Oh
The
my
bots?
gosh, you're dumbasses. Yeah.
So people who are out the loop, usually whenever New Year's Eve, New Year's Day happens, people always go to Times Square because the ball drops. But this year, I think there was some guy on TikTok who started a rumor saying, "Oh, everybody pull up to the Brooklyn Bridge because they're gonna shoot fireworks."
Nah, but it was because of. So I think on either 4th of July. I think it's 4th of July.
Yeah.
Whenever it's 4th of July or like whatever. I don't know if it's that or like something else. Veterans Day or something like that.
They shoot fireworks.
They shoot fireworks there, I think.
But they never like there was no official the thing that okay, if that happens then I get it.
No,
right?
no, but what I'm saying is like they started like posting, those clips started getting posted at the same time that guy spread that rumor. So basically that's why people believed it, because they were like saying, yo, we gotta experience this shit.
But the thing that gets me tight is like, bro, why don't motherfuckers like do their research instead of just looking at a TikTok or a comment saying there's gonna be fireworks here on New Year's Day?
You know what's funny? That shit got me at first too.
No way, it got you. Bro.
It got me when I first saw the clip, but then I started reading the comments and it was like, yo, bro, this is 4th of July shit. This is not happening on New Year's, guys. Like, stop thinking this is New Year's shit.
But the fact that you saw it and you were like, all right, you call yourself. But how the fuck there's no way those other thousands of people did not see that comment, bro.
And there was a lot of people, bro. Like, play the clip or whatever.
Everybody was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any second now. Like there was like literally a guy just saying any second now. This is awkward, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Any second now. Where are they? Did we get pranked? We got pranked. I mean, the amount of people who are misinformed here.
What does this say about 2026?
It's not off to a good start.
And it's some dumbass also. Some photographer was like waiting for
Ready for the picture?
Ready for the picture. I think they also post TikTok and shit. Nothing happened, and then they were like. And then security came, and then
yeah, I gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah, like, I gotta get the fuck out. There's no fireworks, and then the guy was like, it's looking like they canceled the shit. Meanwhile, no fireworks was ever happening.
December 31st, Brooklyn Bridge Park. I parked my car, grabbed my camera, and followed thousands of people walking towards the same spot.
Living here for 8 years, this is the first time I ever decided I'm going to come to see the New York City fireworks.
I found the perfect spot, front row, camera ready.
Happy New Year!
No fireworks, just confusion.
It's 12:01. I don't know what's going on.
Turns out they canceled it.
Super duper disappointed. Scam, right? Yeah, 100%.
Happy New Year, only in New York.
Yeah, bro. So,
No.
bro, that reminded me because, like, bro, why don't people like do
Wait,
the
is that-
research nowadays?
Okay, now you got me thinking. Is that AI or is like for the 4th of July? Do they actually do like something?
I don't know. It could be AI
That's
or
some Google shit you gotta search up now.
but like, bro, it's known that motherfuckers never throw fireworks there. If not, we would have known about it.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, I mean, I don't even know about it. I know on the 4th of July, they throw fireworks almost everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere and shit. Like you could see fireworks from everywhere and shit.
Stadiums, like baseball stadiums. Fucking,
Even here on Staten Island, they
yeah,
throw
the
fireworks.
hoods. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was thinking like, yo, for the 4th of July, we gotta go experience that shit now. But like, yo, that's fucking crazy. What if they don't even do nothing too? Imagine we're there.
Dumbass motherfuckers, bro.
Oh shit, 4th of July. Nothing even fucking happens.
And I think someone also like being a good Samaritan. They do like a little ass firework.
Oh, wait. But it's not the bridge. It's just a good Samaritan. Woo! It's just a good Samaritan. To those who are still here.
Oh my gosh, bro, that's so fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
But let us know how y'all New Year's went in the comments down below and shit. My New Year's was pretty like it was actually valid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm actually like proud of how like because usually whenever it comes to parties and stuff, Isabella and Julia, after a certain time, because of their bedtime,
Start getting cranky.
they start getting ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to be there no more. They're fucking cranky. They're like, yo, basically, we got to get the fuck out of here, right? And we don't want to leave yet because, like, bro, the party's just getting started type shit. You know what I'm saying? But this time they actually made it to 12. Even though they were a little bit cranky, we, like, low-key thugged it out. And, yeah, we were taking shots and shit. But, yeah, it was
some chill shit, some vibing shit.
It was some valid shit. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I actually, like, I enjoyed it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, still sticking with the New Year's topics because this is technically the New Year's special. I know you told me to bring up some, or like be prepared for certain topics because you want to talk about like resolutions, all that stuff. But I guess the first question I could ask you is, what did 2025 teach you? Or yeah, I feel like that. I'll start off with that. What did 2025 teach you?
I feel like 2025 was one of those like years that I'm not gonna lie. Every single year, if every single year doesn't teach you something new, then you're low-key doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because every single like day, you're supposed to want to like improve, evolve. You're getting older, you know, so you should be getting wiser, more knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 2025 really taught me that sometimes locking in and doing what you're supposed to do shouldn't feel like something that you have to do. It should feel like something that you should do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
wait, what do you mean?
Like, for example, responsibilities and shit like that. You know, it's like for a long time I thought responsibilities were, fuck, I have to do this. You know, I have to do it. It's annoying that I have to do these things. And it could be like anything. Just think of any responsibility that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
oh, I have to do this. But now it's more like, you know, I should do this just because it's like, it's for my benefit at the end of the day, mine and my family's benefit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And also to really, really like have patience with like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might make a lot of mistakes. You might do a lot of dumb shit. But have patience with yourself. You know, there's more time to grow. There's more time that you're going to be able, you know, mistakes are always going to happen. You just got to keep moving forward and keep like growing with it or whatever, you know, instead of like taking it as a loss, take it as a lesson. And yeah, you know, I feel like every year that's just going to be like kind of like what I'm trying to like tell myself, you know, even 2026 now, I just feel like there's going to be more shit that is just going to be like, damn, I'm excited to see what type of person I'm going to become going into 2027, which I don't want to think about yet, but it's just crazy. But that is just like, we're constantly evolving, constantly changing, constantly getting older, like, and yeah, I should be like grateful about everything I have, type shit.
I think what 2025 taught me was a couple things, but I guess two off the top of my head. One was to enjoy moments with like friends and family more, which I did this year a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you see that. Because I think the year before that, 2024, I didn't really pop out as much as I should have. But last year, I popped out more than I did like in the past like 2 years. And it is crazy. It's kind of sad because like I'm like, why did I never pop out? But I mean, I know the reason why. But like I'm thinking to myself like, why didn't I just fucking pop out to certain places? But yeah, like even like what if it's just kicking back with the like friends, like just enjoy those moments. The family time I have right now, like with my sister, my mom, my brother, my dad. I guess just being more in the moment of those times, and also how it's okay if like plans that you have for the new year doesn't go as you plan it. For example, for me, working out. Because I remember what I said last year. Oh, I want to work out more. I want to get into a better like the best shape of my life. I want to look different, but I feel like I still look the same as last year, and I feel like that's okay. Like I understand why there were certain situations where I couldn't work out as consistent as I should have, and then there was times where I just felt overwhelmed with stuff that was going around in my life that I just thought, you know what, I low-key don't need to, like I don't want to work out right now. Like I'm just too fucking overstimulated, bro. I'm just gonna give it a rest. I'll go like the next week and shit. But I was never like that. But I realized like, you know what, it's okay if that happens. Like not everybody's gonna have a perfect fucking fitness journey. And then the second one was me getting closer to God, right? I bought the Bible, but I did try to read it, but I didn't. I feel like I'm not ready to be. I feel like the way I be thinking, or like the way like stuff I be doing, or I'm just not worthy. In my opinion, I'm not worthy of God yet.
I feel like when it comes to that, it's like I feel like there's no such thing as not being worthy of God. I feel like I know what you mean. Like I know you're trying to say like, oh, like you do this and you do that.
Because I have to make time for God when I don't make time for God.
But like, all right, something simple and shit like that you could do and stuff is like just like giving thanks to whatever you have. Like it's like easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like it doesn't have to be all the time. Like, bro, like it's not like I don't know how to say it. Like it's not like, oh, like a job or some shit. Like, oh yeah, you have to pray every day, or like you have to do this, bro. There's no specific way of like being like religious. And
no, yeah, of course, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm forcing myself to do it. Like I want to do it because I want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I did it last year, I would have been thinking in my mind like I don't want to do this right now. Because I feel like I'm forcing myself to do it when I don't want to do it. Like I'm like
that's good. You're being honest with yourself.
Yeah, and when the time comes, it's gonna be like second nature. Like I don't have to think about praying to God, or I don't have to think about reading the Bible. Like I have to. I actually want to enjoy reading the Bible and just doing stuff that that helps me. I guess helps my relationship with God.
But what I'm trying to say is like, it's fine if you don't like doing those things because I don't like doing that either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I said, there's not a right way of doing like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's say you don't like doing that or whatever, but that's fine. Like you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do anything at all. It's just like, yeah, nothing. You don't have to do anything, bro. Like,
yeah.
I feel like what people say, like, oh, being in touch with God or whatever, is you could do that your way. You know what I'm saying? Like a simple thing, something so simple as whenever like we do something lit when it comes to like our career and shit, saying, yo, thank you, God.
Yeah.
That's simple. Like it's simple. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I do that, but it's like, I'm not doing like, oh, I'm reading the Bible, or like I'm not doing like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still in touch with God because I'm thankful for what I get. You know what I'm saying? I know that bro is there around, but it's not so like, oh, I'm going to church every week or some shit. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm doing it my way, my style.
Yeah.
And it's like random shit. Like you don't have to like pray every day. You don't have to go to the church. You don't even have to go to church or pray at all. Just recognize and know within that certain shit is because God type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Which I feel like I do sometimes. I mean, not sometimes, but again, whenever we reach a milestone, I always make sure to mention it. It's always like it wouldn't be possible because of God. So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're already like in tune type shit. Like you don't have to like overthink about it. Shit.
That's my biggest.
Yeah,
problem.
I feel like you're overthinking about it and shit.
But that's basically what 2025 taught me. Just be more on that
it's okay type shit, right?
That's okay to like to not do the things that you say you're gonna do the last year, and to appreciate the moments with like your family and friends and shit.
Is there things that you want to do this year, maybe, or like
resolutions?
Type.
You know, so you see, I told you, like, whenever you called me on the phone, like, I told you that I had something to say that wasn't really, like, how would I say? I guess something that I would never say last year, because every year I always say, oh, yeah, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I'm looking tired of saying that. Because I feel like that's also a problem of me saying I'm going to do something and not doing it, and then I look like, fuck, like, why the fuck did I say that? For example, like again, it always goes back to the working out shit. I hate saying I'm gonna work out like this amount and then not do it, and then I feel like a fucking failure. So now I'm gonna just like I guess say it vaguely.
I mean, you don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to and shit.
Yeah. I guess the only thing I could say for like this year is just to work 100 times, like or 10 times more than I did last year. Like go even harder, bro. Because again. My main resolutions of last year was to start streaming, was to put out content, to work out, and to make sure we collab with other people, which we did. We collab with a lot of people, which I'm glad we did. I kind of worked out, it wasn't as much as I wanted to, and I started streaming. I didn't say like I guess like I'll be consistent, but one I can say right now, I'll be consistent in streaming. My main goal for streaming, I want to hit like I guess like
5,000 subs.
nah, like I mean that is possible, but my viewing, I would at least want to have like 100 to like 300 consistent viewers like every single time I pop out to the stream. So
That's fire.
Yeah.
I feel like okay for like resolutions wise, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I know what you mean. Like you don't want to say like certain things because then you look cringe whenever it's not done or whatever.
Yeah.
But then like also looking back and shit, it's like damn, there's some things that you still said that you still did though. So it's like you know what I'm saying. It's like I feel like it's like not. It's not cringe if you don't do certain things because you still did it a little bit, but
Yeah.
you still accomplish other goals. So like for me, the main thing that I want to do in 2026 and shit is just be better. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the main thing I want to do is be better than last year. I know deep down inside what I want to do, and low key, there's a lot of things like I could sit here all day and list every single thing that I could improve on myself. So just be better than last year. Hopefully, I could come back to this video in 2027 and just like I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what I'm talking about. I want to be better with everything in my life. There's a lot of things that I really have to work on, you know, family wise, myself wise, career wise, bro. Like I said, the list goes on.
Yeah.
So I just want to be better this year. I hope I really put in 100% effort and return. The biggest thing that I want to do is return to how I like my mentality before, meaning like that fire. I had this thing that I said before on the episode, like maybe a couple years ago, that I have this fire inside me, and it just pushes me to do a lot of stuff. It's like I didn't need motivation. It's like I already had internal motivation or some shit, but I want that to come back and shit. And I hope that I could like somehow spark that shit again this year, and like just make myself like lock in, you know what I'm saying? Even though like I'm technically locked in, I'm not doing anything like wrong or like whatever, but like yeah, and slowly start taking out stuff that is unnecessary in my life.
Like what?
Drinking. So like recently, guys, I really just wanted to, even though, all right guys, do not drink, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not promoting drinking, but I feel like I reached the age where it's like, you know, I could drink and it's really not that serious because I'm a grown-ass adult, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I came to the realization that it doesn't really like do like it makes me unproductive the next day, and like it's not really like it's enjoyable in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You're drinking with friends or family or you know your partner or whatever, but it's like the next day it makes me really unproductive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't really need that. You know?
So what about only on special events?
That's different. But I want to go back to how I was before. So like when I would do it before, I would do it to get to a point where it's like, all right, like
you're feeling it.
I know I'm not gonna get hungover the next day.
Oh, okay.
You know, so getting to that point, so it's like, you know, you're having a good time, you're with friends and shit. So it's like, because I don't want to live my life on some like, oh, like I'm on a strict regimen. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be on some chill shit, but be on some responsible shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I could do stuff, but I'm gonna do stuff responsibly. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, like I'm not gonna drink and drive. You know, like shit like that. Like I'm still having fun, but I'm doing it responsibly, right? So when it comes to parties and friends and shit like that, like I'll still do it, but I'm gonna make sure I drink water before. I'm gonna make sure I eat food. Like I'm gonna do it like how I did before. That's what I used to do before. Whenever we used to like drink with friends or whatever, I used to make sure I drink a lot of water. Even while drinking, I was drinking water, eating something while doing it. You know what I'm saying? Next day, I would never be hungover. Yeah. So it's like, I'm going to go back to that shit type shit. And yeah.
That's good. I mean, one thing I remember you said last year was that you want to be a better father. So did you think...
Yo, I said that?
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah?
Low key. It's something that I still have to work on because I feel like being a parent is the hardest thing you could do in life, period. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like it's something that I'm still working on, but I'm slowly like, I feel like I knew what I was talking about before. Like,
but do you think you're better than you were last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because before I used to really like lose like patience a lot. Like I barely had any patience, but now it's a little bit different. So it's like, I feel like that's something that I would say I accomplished. I don't even know what else I said I accomplished. I think I said I was gonna work out again, and I did this year. I did. I lost like 35 pounds and shit.
Yeah.
I said I was gonna lose weight. I think I did it.
You did it, yeah.
I don't remember exactly what I said.
I think those were your main ones. I think you said work out, get back to your routine, and just be a better father. That's what I remember off the top of my head. Maybe you said one other thing, but I just don't remember.
Damn, so I low-key accomplished what I said.
Yeah.
Which is W and shit. W's in the chat. And like I feel like this year again we're gonna accomplish that what we're saying we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And I really hope, pray to God and shit, that 2026 is the year that really like changes our lives, bro.
Hell yeah. You gotta put in what's that shit called?
Put in the work.
Put in the work. We gotta put the pedal to the metal.
Nah, which is like really what I'm aiming for, guys. You guys don't understand. Like I feel like I'm tired of this life. And if you guys were in my shoes, y'all would understand, or even maybe in his shoes if you're whatever, if you agree with me. I'm tired of being this way, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we deserve better. But nothing is gonna come just us wanting it, you know what I'm saying? Obviously we have to put in the work. We have to want it, you know what I'm saying? We have to like put in as much effort as possible, like you said, pedal to the metal. And I really want 2026 to be that year that we're like, fuck it, like to the moon type shit.
Nah, yeah, I'm getting a lot of inspiration from just people that we're cool with. For example, Fernie, that motherfucker's been going crazy on YouTube, and he be inspiring me, bro. I'm like, bro, he consistent as fuck. He recently moved to Texas with like I believe was it Hoodiever, and I forgot the other guy's name, but he's pursuing the dream, bro. And like I definitely see him blowing up this year, but I definitely see us blowing up this year as well.
For me, like the biggest inspirations and shit, it's not, and like I don't want to say inspirations because it's like I want to be like them. It's just like I feel like what they're doing is fucking lit.
Yeah,
is like Santi and even Wendy. Even though I'm not like super big fans of them and shit, like even Wendy, I don't even like low-key I could care less. But like
seeing them being Mexican and then
not even just being Mexican, seeing them being like these people who like came out of nowhere, pursued their dream, and they made it happen, and now they're like retiring their families, gifting their families cars, houses, and it's just like, damn, like I want to get to that point where I could gift my brother a car, retire my mom, get a fucking house, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to get to that point where I could buy my dream car. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really getting inspired by them because it's like, bro, like I know we could do that.
It's possible.
It's like right there. It's just that there's like that little fire that we're missing and shit that we need back, which hopefully 2026 brings us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also I know we mentioned wanting to collab with a lot of people last year. Like we mentioned Nexpo, Mr. Ballin, Nick Crowley. Obviously that didn't happen, but we did mention Canela, that happened. We mentioned TP4Y, that happened. And I think we also mentioned Jumpers Jump, and I think the regular Kickback crew, or I don't know who else, but the people that want to collab 2026,
yeah,
for sure we got to make it happen, because the people that we already collab with, they're going to be on the future episodes regardless, but the ones who never been on the episode, for sure, Nick Crowley, Nexpo, I feel like those are like the most tangible ones. The third one would be Mr. Ballin, and then the fourth one, like a streamer that I watch. Like it could be maybe one of the FaZe guys, fucking around being one of the FaZe guys, or what's his name? Or like an AMP member, like Phantom. Like I fuck with Phantom OD, so just interacting with that motherfucker, I feel like it'll be fucking lit.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like, for me, I don't even mind if it's just like a meeting situation.
On some chill shit.
Like
no content.
And what I'm talking about is like Los Boys. Like I feel like it's like Los Boys, Chicos Tóxicos, like
yeah.
Even Wendy, I'm not even gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, again, I'm not like a huge fan of these people. Or Wendy, I'm talking about Wendy, but even like just meeting them and being in the same room as these people and shit, it's like, damn, like now we're getting to another level, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm excited for, guys, and it's really, really possible. I also want to get invited to a lot more events.
Oh, hell yes.
You know what I'm saying, guys? Last year we got invited to a few like movie premieres, early screenings, behind the scenes. And this year, I hope we really get invited to a bunch of these things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yo, Edgardo, come on, bro, hook it up, bro. We're ready for all these fucking events, bro. Like, just shoot us a message, bro.
Yo, so get excited, guys. 2026, there's a lot of shit coming. I'm excited for 2026, bro. I feel like my life and our life is gonna change in 2026. I'm really feeling that way. I have been feeling that way for a minute now. I feel like 2025 was really the year where it's like tested us to the max, mentally, physically, emotionally, everything.
Hell yeah.
It tested our character. It tested it. Like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I don't think I told you this, but I low-key was thinking about stopping the podcast, bro.
When?
So I didn't say it.
When?
A couple months back, bro.
What? But how long ago was that though?
I forgot, but it was a couple months back. And it's because I was on some dumb shit. Like I got in my head and I was like, damn, is it really like?
Oh, I think I know around what time this.
Oh, you remember?
It was at times where
remember when we had that conversation here, bro?
It was that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was also the time where I think you didn't even want to go to California.
Oh yeah,
was it around that time when you wanted to cancel the trip?
I think that was around the same time.
When you were like, oh no, you go by yourself.
That's why we had the conversation, bro.
Also, that was the time.
Yeah.
Oh, you bugging, bro.
So I was really in my head and shit. So it's like, I feel like this year really like tested the fuck out of my mentality and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like whenever something like that happens, where it's like, you know, Saul always mentions this too. Whenever something like is like basically trying to make your situation worse than it is, it means that something is gonna come.
Yeah.
For the better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do I say it? It's like a balance. If something bad is happening, something good has to like balance it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like something good is coming.
Yo, if you ever feel like that, bro, tell me so I could just put you back in your fucking place and be like, yo, you're fucking dumb as fuck, bro. All we gotta do is come show up every week and talk about stuff that we mentioned that we see on the internet, and then talk about like scary stuff. Like what like we had the easiest shit ever to do, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Yeah,
that's what I would tell you.
I was just being on some stupid shit, guys, but I'm not leaving you guys. I fucking love you guys. You guys show up every fucking week, which is crazy. Still to this day, I'm confused and stuff because I'm like, damn, y'all really show up just to hear us fucking yap. But besides that, was there any moment in 2025 that you feel like it doesn't even have to be anything like with us or some shit, just like some random shit? Could be with us.
Yeah.
Could be something random that's like memorable to you,
favorite
like.
Moments. So basically, favorite moments of 2024, 2025.
2024.
My fault. 2025.
Yeah. 2025.
I actually wrote it down. It was two things actually.
Oh shit.
So one's a funny thing, one's that happened on the podcast. Funniest shit ever. Reacting to the cash out story.
I'm dead.
It has to be one of the like.
Shout out Cash Out.
Shout out Cash Out. But it has to be the top 5 funniest moments on the podcast, bro. I every time I watch that part of the episode, it makes me laugh every single time, bro. And it's just, I don't know why, bro. I guess it's the faces that I was making. I was going like this, and then I was like laughing, but not laughing. I was like on the verge of laughing, which made you laugh. and just, if y'all want to watch that shit, I'll put up on the screen.
And I really can't
pause this shit.
Whoa.
This shit has too much like clip like worthy things. Like bro's using the hat man, bro's using moving dolls, bro's using.
But again, we don't know if it's real or not. I don't know how it ends.
bro. I thought it was gonna be like based on like one thing, like
and
the
then,
witchcraft,
and it just like keeps going.
Bro, put witchcraft, fucking moving dolls, the fucking hat man.
Every night.
Now I can't take it serious because of you, bro.
It's like more shit keeps happening, bro.
I kept on seeing him, and my sister was seeing someone outside the window, like a girl or something outside the window.
Like, you know, yo, are you cursed, bro? There's no way, bro. The hat man, now a ghost girl. Now how old are you, bro? There's no way. You look like a jit.
But before we did.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, no. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Cash Out, you have to give us a break, bro, because like you have to understand like how we're listening to this story, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
But this time it was about my uncle.
I'm sorry. If you mentions doing this, I'll be
You know, basically.
Top 5 funniest moments on the podcast.
Fucking love you, I don't. Yo, have you even been in the comments, Cash Out? Yo, if
I don't even know.
If you're watching this right now, comment down below. But Cash Out, you're literally like
Avatar, bro. Where you at, bro?
I feel like that's like the top. Like that's all right. That's the top story we ever got. But like, you know what I mean? It's like the top. It was not scary.
Nah, yeah. It was not scary.
But I feel like it's still the top story.
That's why it's
we
top
ever
story.
got and shit.
Yeah. And then the second, I guess, memorable moment. That's also again with us. It's whenever we hit 100K on my stream.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and like obviously the speeches were valid.
How many people are in this live? Hold up.
More, bro. Ricardo, if he doesn't make it, bro.
I'm gonna get triggered, bro. I'm gonna get so triggered, bro. He said he wanted to come and he's not even fucking here. Oh, Abby just texted me saying he's on his way. Oh my gosh.
Yo, imagine as soon as you get through that door.
Hold on, I'm getting hot. Hold on. I'm getting hot. Hold on. If anybody's like watching this shit, clip whenever we hit 100K, bro. Please. Oh my gosh, 3 more, bro. Yo, I swear, if I go pick them up downstairs and then I come back up and it just says 100K, I'm gonna be glad, but I'm gonna be tight because I want to see it live. Oh shit, he's are.
Yo, I love him, bro. Nah, wait. Yo, you guys gotta wait for him. You guys have to wait for him. Oh my god, no way. No way, you guys have to wait for him. Wait, the last person gotta wait. The last person has to wait. The last
No! We hit it! No! Let's fucking go!
Bro, I made it just in time!
Spam W's in the chat, bro. Spam W's in the chat, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro. I made it just in fucking time.
Yo, they hit it, bro. I worked close, like mad close with Ricardo at a medical warehouse back in like 2019, 2020, that year. And into 2021. And this guy, like, it was before they started anything. Like, they did start YouTube, but we were talking about podcasting. And Ricardo did say that they were going to start it soon. Because knowing like Ricardo, I wasn't close with George yet, or Mezziah. I wasn't close to him yet.
Yeah.
But Ricardo, we were like talking like almost every day. And then we were just talking about, and he was telling me how him and George, you know, they have like so many ideas to just talk about. And then he told me he was going to start a podcast and he was just going to keep doing it. And then I remember this, I'll never forget that you told me that people usually fail after their 25th episode or something like that, like 20 something. And then you reached 25 or something like that. And then we talked about it. And then you said, I'm not going to stop. I promise you I'm not going to stop. And then that just stuck with me. And then every time I have the notifications on, I would see it, posting. Crazy, bro. Now like 100K. I remember when you called me when you hit 10K. I remember, and I was like, yo, 100K is going to happen, bro. And you even said it. Ricardo always believed, and Mezziah as well, they believe in manifestation. And the first time I tuned in to Messiah's stream, I see the board behind them, and I was like, yo, these guys are like not joking about this, bro.
Fog
them,
like,
bro.
like yours.
It showed like a lot, bro. And like bottom of my heart, bro, I'm proud of you guys. Ricardo, we've been through like since high school, bro.
Yeah, I know,
and
bro.
I knew like you kept saying like I'm gonna be a doctor. I was like, no, there's something greater than that, bro. I knew you were not gonna be a doctor, bro. I just knew it.
Yo, it's fucking crazy, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna let me mute this over here. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Y'all were making me cry. I'm so proud of y'all.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I wanted to hop on and just let the chat know like how much of a hard worker you guys are. And how much you guys deserve this, and it's only the beginning. They say the 100,000 is like the hardest, but like I can just see you guys skyrocketing. I knew these guys like before 2020. They were like making skits, and even when they were doing skits, they were making like movies. It was films, like the attention to detail and editing I saw they weren't getting that many views, but it didn't matter. But they're still like working hard at that shit. And I'm like, damn, these guys are dope as fuck. Like I became a fan of you guys. Like before you guys even knew me, I was just watching you guys, and I was like, damn, like these guys, they got something. And I love just how, since the beginning, like it's like you knew where you were going, and you were motivated, and you were just inspiring other people. And I was like, damn, I loved watching you guys. And then when you guys started doing the podcast, it was just like it was just so amazing to see from the beginning, like how much research. And I swear to you guys, like I use you guys as an example all the time when I'm talking to the team. I'm like, guys, look at the Unnoticed podcast, look at George, look at Ricardo, look how the work they put in, and that shit's working. Like these guys are not slacking. And literally every single time I'm like, guys, look, we gotta do it like this, we gotta grind. I think the one time that I was like, these guys are really built different, where we got an Airbnb when they came to over here to Los Angeles. It was remember the first time you guys came out here, we went to some big ass mansion.
Yeah.
I was like, we're just looking at it and we're like, this is one day it's gonna be us. And you can like, just being around you guys, you can feel it, like you can feel that energy. And I was like, bro, I want to be with these guys all the time. Like you guys have just this type of energy. And then the second time at the Airbnb, this is when I was like, yeah, these guys are out of the world. I remember we had a long ass day, like we were filming and shit, and everybody was tired, everybody wanted to sleep. I go to a restroom and I see these guys like researching. It's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody's asleep and these guys are researching. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, we got a video to do. I'm like, holy shit. I'm just so proud of your guys' work ethic. You guys inspired me. I'm just like, holy shit, you guys deserve it. Deserve like everything that's coming your way. So super proud of y'all. I just had to say it. I feel like a proud father living through you guys. Can't wait to celebrate with you guys. I'm gonna go to New York, trust. I'm gonna bring a cannon so we can put like little people in it and we shoot them out.
That was a goal for like a long time, hitting 100K on YouTube. We finally did it, and it felt amazing. But again, it wasn't the end. But just the fact that we did it, and then like just seeing also my mom like finally tell me how she really felt about the whole YouTube thing, also kind of motivated me and made me feel like, damn, we really made it type shit. And this like we're really doing this shit. So those had to be my favorite moments of this year.
My favorite moment of 2025 was me quitting my job.
Oh, I forgot about that shit. I also quit my job 2025, becoming so. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, 2020, like it feels like it went by fast, but so much shit happened.
And it feels like nothing happened, but like so much things happened.
Oh, okay, that's a good one too. Yeah.
That has to be my favorite moment, my personal moment of 2025. I quit my job, and I quit in the most stupidest way possible. I feel like I could have done it a little bit more epic. But my dumb ass literally just like stopped showing up to work and was like, you know what? I'm not gonna show up no more.
I did the same thing.
But like I feel like I could have done some epic shit. Like I could have been like, yeah, like I told everybody, yo, it's good seeing you, it's nice meeting you, but probably never gonna see me ever again. I'm pursuing my dream and shit.
I was about to say, because if you just left it off with you're probably never gonna see me ever again, they would be like, what the fuck? You about to commit?
And then I would have been like, and I'm out, guys. You know the fucking outro song? Yeah, the outro shit. My gosh, but like I feel like that was definitely had to be my favorite moment of 2025, and even like letting you know, letting Saul know.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause even he was so fucking happy and shit, and like
he was always the one like, why the fuck aren't y'all quitting your job, bro?
That I was constantly telling us, and like, yeah, like. I'm never gonna forget that. That shit literally changed my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? You guys have changed my life, which is fucking insane, bro. And it even still sounds crazy to this day. You know, when I saw my mom again, on Christmas Day, I literally told her like, well, she asked me because you know she hadn't seen me in like a year.
Yeah.
Well, she's like, where do you work now? And I was like, I don't work no more. And then she's like, what do you mean you don't work no more? I'm like, yeah, like I live off of this. Like this is my job now.
Yeah.
And she's like, wait, what? Like you get paid enough to like live off, like survive off of this? Yeah, I mean, and I was like, yeah, I get paid enough to like barely survive and shit, but like at least like I don't need a job.
Yeah.
And she's like, what the fuck?
Oh, because I forgot that the fact that whenever you guys would stop talking, you were still working your job.
I was still at Raymore and Flanagan. I think.
Yo,
no, I don't even know where I was at that point.
Nah, I think you was at a job before that.
I think I was at Easy Pass or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
I think it was an easy pass.
It's always so funny when you see Raymond playing it, bro. I don't know why, bro.
It's just mad though. But that had to be my favorite moment. And I guess if I had to say another one, it would have to have been whenever we got invited to the behind the scenes of that movie that we can't really talk about.
Oh, okay.
But that was one of those moments where it's like really like, all right, we've had those moments before where it's like we feel like we're really like going somewhere with this, but that's the moment that really like made me feel like, you know what, we should really start taking ourselves serious.
Yeah.
Because there's people out there who are taking us very serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Warner Brothers, like big companies seeing us and they're like, we should choose them for this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there's people in certain people, like we're going to certain rooms, certain meeting certain people,
flying out.
Yeah, getting flown out, getting like taken out to dinner, getting like everything paid for and shit. And it's like, this is really our life.
I think that whole span of October, man, that moment, that feeling sunk in.
And I didn't want to say it, like also like us going to California.
Yeah, of course. That's always a favorable moment, bro.
That I feel like at this point it's basic, but it like, bro, I feel like every year that's always gonna be a highlight.
Nah, but for sure this year, we gotta go to Texas, bro. We gotta go to Texas, and since I got my passport, we gotta go somewhere out the country. Europe.
Japan,
yeah.
The basic Japan IRL stream, Japan vlog.
But it's not basic though.
It's basic, bro.
It's basic now?
Bro, come on. Every single fucking streamer, every single YouTuber going to Japan. Like, that's like a basic thing to go to now.
All right, so let's go somewhere not basic. Let's go to what's this shit called? I think it's Greenland. That's the one. That's the one with the ice. Go to the ice hotel.
Yo, let's go see the Northern Lights. You know what the Northern Lights are? The Aurora Borealis.
Bro, yes, I know what that is.
Bro, there's some people who might not know what that is, but
like, of course I know what the fuck that is.
We should go see those shits too.
Or that too. Surviving in Alaska for 24 hours.
Bro, it's not what's his name? Agent?
That dumb motherfucker. Bro went without like any plans. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just fucking survive in the fucking blizzard, like the blizzarding cold, bro. Bro's dumb.
Bro, I feel like that's some dumb shit that would happen to us, bro.
Nah.
No, bro, so. There's been a lot of times where we have done shit and we are not fully equipped or fully fucking planned out. We're like, fuck, I guess we have to do it this way. And that always fucking happens. We never go into something fully prepared. You know what I'm saying? We go to California, no equipment, no mics, no nothing. We go into film videos and we're like, fuck, we forgot this. We gotta fucking.
That's what happened with the Conjuring shit.
That's what exactly. You see, bro. We went even like when it comes to like the random shit. We sometimes don't even charge the lights for the low light occasions. We don't charge the cameras. Like, oh fuck, the GoPro's on 5%. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many things that like. We gotta change that. No, we gotta change that about ourselves.
That's bad, bro.
We gotta be more responsible when it comes.
That's
to
one thing. Oh yeah, more responsible, and also like it just reminded me being more responsible with my fucking money, bro. Because last year, like even though I didn't spend that much, and I feel like I spent a lot on dumb shit, which I shouldn't have. Pokemon cards.
You think that's dumb shit?
It's not, but at the same time, I know I can sell it, but I don't want to sell it. That's why it's dumb shit. I'm like, bro, I shouldn't have got this because now I don't want to sell it. I'm like it's too sentimental for me, bro.
You get attached to it.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, guys, that does conclude this first 2026 Yap session. Hope you guys enjoyed. But before we're doing the podcast, you already know.
What?
Yeah, right?
Patreon shout-outs, supporters.
Yo, I'm bugging, bro.
What?
What the fuck is wrong with me, bro? Anyways, with that being said, guys, get ready for I Know It's Going Dark. Get your snacks, get your blankets, get your headphones, turn on the lights, get comfortable, get your cuddle buddy, and
enjoy the show.
ジャスコカード祭り2月3日4日の2日間会員様に限り今ついている価格より2から1割引き当日入会の方も会員同様の特典3日4日はジャスコ岡山店クラシック店産業店物連店へ
Before I get into this topic, I just want to shout out to the creator, Kyoto Bato. He's like one of the first people that covered this story, and it is a Japanese story, and there's not really a lot of like English media out there that covers this shit. So he's like one of the first ever to cover it. But
sounds familiar.
I mean, he does a lot of Japanese cases or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe you have, but this is one of Japan's creepiest unsolved mysteries, and it's only that because of the picture that relates to the story, which I'm not going to show you yet. I'm going to save it till the end of the story.
Oh, shit.
But this is a real life story. It's a real life unsolved mystery. So back in February of 2004, there was this 68-year-old elderly man who was just shopping around this Jusco shopping center. It's basically like a Japanese mall, but it's fucking huge. It has like grocery stores. It has obviously the clothing stores. They have 100 yen stores, which is basically like, I would kind of consider it like dollar stores.
Okay.
And every single corner they have ATMs, right? So this elderly guy was just wandering, minding his own business, shopping, and it got to a point where he had to take out money. So he went to one of these ATMs, and he was kind of struggling just a little bit because he had like shopping bags in both hands.
Oh shit.
So he goes to the ATM, he takes out money, but then out of nowhere, I guess this woman who's cradling a baby in like one of those chest harnesses basically approaches him, but it looks like she's gonna go around him, but she bumps into him, and then he gets startled, he gets shocked, and then the woman starts kind of like touching all over his body, trying to look for the wallet because she was around the area just eyeing to see who would be an easy target to rob. So she finds the wallet with the money, she takes it out, right, and then like a altercation ensues. And then once she realizes that she's not like able to take the wallet, she starts screaming out, "Thief! Thief! You're stealing from me!" So automatically everybody's attention goes to them. And then if you hear that, you're gonna think that the guy's the problem, most likely.
Yeah.
So and she's carrying a baby. Everybody thinks that the guy's the problem. Like he's the one trying to steal from the lady. So I believe three regular bystanders and workers, they basically pinned this guy down, letting the woman go, and called the cops. And 2 rookie cops were already in the area, so they didn't hesitate to arrest and handcuff him. All while the man is screaming, pleading for his innocence, but they just don't buy his story. And as they're looking around, they don't see the woman anymore. But the cops still didn't let him go. They had him pinned down to the ground for like 20 minutes, and they were being really, really aggressive. I think they broke his glasses while they were holding him down. And as more cops arrived to the scene, they noticed that the man wasn't looking too good, so they called an ambulance, but it was already too late. The situation causes blood pressure to rise due to the stress and abuse from the cops, which caused a heart attack. And without a single testimony of the woman or them doing a thorough investigation, trying to get evidence, they still convict him as a criminal. The next day, some cops that weren't at the scene, they kind of found the whole situation suspicious, so they went back to the Juscos, right? And they looked at the CCTV footage, and then they see that, oh no, this guy was actually innocent. The woman was the one trying to rob him. And as they're looking at the footage, they see her with the baby, which I'm going to show you the picture of how the lady looks, or how like the silhouette looks.
This is the picture that...
No, this is not the picture I'm going to show you. So this is the picture that they see, like part of the CCTV footage of the lady, right?
Oh shit.
That's her.
It really looks pretty weird.
Yeah, so that's her.
And you can't even like see
No.
who she is.
So they continue watching the CCTV footage, and then they wait till obviously the lady shows her face on the camera. But when they first see it, they describe it as like a not human looking face. And they end up releasing this footage like a year after the guy died. And only because of how, I guess, creepy the face looked, and they didn't want to alarm any civilians. And also there's like a thing in Japan where in certain cases, if CCTV footage is not needed, they just don't release it because they like to keep things private.
Okay.
But I don't know why they ended up releasing it a year after. I guess maybe because they realized, oh, this motherfucker was innocent, but they waited mad long for them to say, oh no, he was actually innocent. The woman was the one doing this shit. But the picture that I'm gonna show you was the picture that they saw, and again, people described this lady as the Jusco ATM Phantom, cause the way she looks. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty creepy, bro. I don't know if you ever seen this picture before.
And this is real. Like
this is real.
This is a real case.
This is real. Yes.
What the fuck?
This was the lady. It looks like she's wearing a mask, but she's not wearing a mask.
She looks like an alien.
Okay, yes, but this is her real face. There's no mask. There's no editing involved. It was never tampered with. This is how it looked, right? Now, the only reason why I talk about this is because while they were looking at the CCTV footage, they never seen her enter the mall and any camera, and they never saw her leave the mall. So it's like she vanished into thin air.
Yeah, whenever it comes to these like unsolved disappearances or unsolved mysteries type of thing, it's always like when it comes to like the footage, it's so weird. Like they never see them leave. It's the same thing every time. I feel like so many cameras around, but they're never seen leaving, coming in. It's like they literally like were only caught in that moment of time.
Yeah.
Of whenever like that exact like thing.
But it's weird.
How's
that possible?
That's what I'm saying. Like how is that possible? Like.
Yeah, so that happened, and then I guess a couple years later they realized that elderly guy was actually innocent, and then I believe the family ended up suing, either the mall or the police force, but they ended up like winning like about $350,000 settlement. Yeah, but it's just crazy to think that like someone could show up on camera and then never be seen again, bro. And the fact that everybody remember seeing her screaming and like saying that her face looked like weird. It didn't look human, but
so what do you think it was, or like
I don't know.
You think it was like a spirit or something?
I don't think it was a spirit, or maybe it could have been a spirit, but I never heard of a spirit like that causes harm like that though. It's usually like the opposite. Like when it comes to cases like this with CCTV footage.
Or imagine it was death. I don't know.
Look, but like, how do you explain like them carrying the baby though? Because people also did remember seeing the baby too, and it was real. It wasn't like a fake baby doll or anything.
What happened to, like, what the fuck?
You know what reminds me of? Do you remember when you talked about that one case of the lady who entered the elevator with like her kid?
Oh, and then
took off her clothes. I believe also left a jacket in there. And then like they left the elevator and like they were never seen again in the hotel.
Mm-hmm. It's like the part of the Taiwanese elevator game.
Oh yes. I
remember that.
So I'm trying to say is like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
I feel like this is a very like a lot of people know about this already, but I guess we haven't really like talked about it. But I'm gonna be talking about the dark side of Roblox.
Okay.
So now, Roblox, obviously, you guys know, is a very, very popular game, which you could basically, it's kind of like a sandbox type of game where you create mini games, or it just gives you the freedom to create your own game and other people to enjoy them.
Yeah.
And you could also have communities in these, in this game and stuff, where like basically a lot of people will connect with each other.
Yeah.
Right? But now, what I'm going to talk about is something pretty disturbing, and it's pretty common on the internet, not just on Roblox, but Roblox is the
main things.
No, but like it's an easy way, kind of like a tool for like sick people to basically lure kids. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers.
Exactly. So use Roblox as a tool to talk to kids or like get any information from kids, or basically be creeps and stuff, right? Obviously, because like the majority of the population on Roblox or the people who use Roblox
Our kids.
are a bunch of kids, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about young ass kids, bro. If you search out Roblox on TikTok, you're gonna see a bunch of kids talking about Robux, talking about, oh yeah, I got the most popular brain rot. Like,
Yeah, bro, my sister has been playing Roblox since she was in middle school or elementary school.
you see what I'm saying? And that shit has been around for a long time now. So, back in 2017, right?
Yeah.
There was this group that ended up coming out of nowhere that was specifically like talking about SCPs. Do you know what that is?
Isn't that like the monsters?
Yeah, so it's like basically it's like these fake monsters that a lot of people like to talk about in games and stuff like
It's like
that.
cryptids, right?
Yeah, kind of. But when it comes to like video games and shit,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So what this group was, it was the Hilarium Dynasty.
Okay.
And it was basically a bunch of people who were playing this SCP games where they went into this location and they were like fighting different like SCPs or like coming across different SCPs, trying to run from them, hide from them.
Yeah.
But at first it just started like that, right? It started like that, talking about just that specific thing. And then out of nowhere, it started getting weird because in 2018, about a year later,
Okay.
this person came out. Her name is Cora Cat. That was her like Discord username.
Okay.
So she ended up posting on a public Discord server or a public Discord chat, whatever it is, this screenshot of a message, and it was basically the creator of that Hilarium Dynasty.
Yeah.
Basically him trying to hit on a 13-year-old, on a minor, which was basically that girl Cora Cat's sister.
What the fuck?
So basically stuff started coming out about this guy, Albert Hilarium. That was his username in the whole Roblox thing. And a lot of stuff started coming out. A lot of other people started basically exposing him as well, saying that they had also weird encounters with him. I'm gonna show you a couple interviews of people who had like personal like experiences with this person, Albert Hilarium.
Yeah.
Which his real name is Brandon.
Okay.
And they had these weird ass experiences where like this one girl who was a minor, she was 13 at the time, and basically like him and his other friends who were part of the Hilarium Dynasty or that group, which was kind of like a cult in a way.
Yeah.
They basically try to gangbang her in Roblox.
This minor and that main guy gets other people, and they know about this, like that she's underage.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, bro. And like the way it works is that so like this whole like Roblox, dark side of Roblox goes very, very deep, bro. And like right now I'm just scratching the surface level. This is only one like specific person that created a group that was basically the main leader was right?
Okay.
But now this extends to other shit that I didn't really get too deep into, but I'll like cover it a little bit. So there's these specific things on Roblox called condos, right?
Okay.
And now I don't know the full like thing, like the full topic about it. I don't know all the information about it, but I just know what it is basically like parties inside Roblox.
How? Why, bro? How? What?
And now like the weird part is that sometimes minors get
invited to these shits.
They get teleported into these rooms where a bunch of like, bro, sometimes there could be
men.
grown ass men, bro, and they're basically trying to perform sexual acts on each other on Roblox, bro. They're all like naked,
and I'm guessing they're doing like the voices and shit, the moans.
Exactly, bro. So now that's what ended up happening to this girl. Her name was Katina's.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you the interview real quick. And all of this I got from a YouTuber, which is his name is Root Media, which he ended up sneaking himself way into the cult.
What the fuck?
He ended up like somehow like communicating with the right person and shit, and he ended up speaking to the leader of the cult group.
Nah, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna show you the interview first.
Okay. Yo, motherfucker weird, bro.
I was 13 at the time. So I used to be really obsessed with SCP stuff for some reason. And I was at Group Recruiting Plaza. I was trying to find like SCP groups. And I saw Albert's group and I joined and stuff. Everything was normal. But then once I got into the Discord server, like I joined their VCs and they'd say like really suggestive stuff and they'd be like really weird to me and stuff. And Albert and all his little minions would say that he's like 14, so it's fine
That's
for him
him?
to joke about that kind of
That
stuff.
fat fuck.
He kept lying
Just
and
say
saying
really
that he was like
sexual
underage.
things
He was
and it made me
14.
really uncomfortable. But I was like, okay, whatever, because he's like 14. It's not an old man, but it actually is. And so I called his group a cult one time in the Discord, and he got so mad at me, like over a joke. Like I don't understand why he got so mad, but he was like attacking me in DMs and stuff. And he even said like something along the lines of, "Oh, you're a big girl now. You're going to use caps and like punch."
Watch, it gets crazier.
So that sounded like really weird. It made me uncomfortable. And I thought he was just some 14-year-old boy being stupid with nothing better to do. Little did I know he's a fucking 27-year-old man, 27-year-old man that was posing as a 14-year-old. One time even, like, they just like teleport me, if that's the word, to him and his like other group thing, not the SCP thing, and they try to like gangbang me in Roblox.
Look.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so like I said, you saw it, right? The pictures?
Yes.
So like I said, this is a rabbit hole, bro. This goes really, really deep, and then there's other groups and shit where they deadass like do some weird like shit.
And are they still active?
That's the thing though. Whenever you search it up on YouTube, condos, there's a bunch of videos that pop up that basically say, oh, here's this link, here's this link, here's this link, here's this link. And there's a lot of dead links, but there was a couple YouTubers that like searched it up and some of the links are active. So like I'm pretty sure a lot of these links are still active and shit.
That's fucking weird, bro.
All right, but continuing with this topic, right? That girl Cora Cat, she ended up like trying to basically do a little bit of an investigation herself, and she ended up stopping because what he was saying to her, because she basically like, in order to get closer to Albert, because she wanted to find out any sort of information about him, like his name, his real age, to basically like report him, but like make an actual like report. All she knew was Albert Hilarion, but she didn't know if that was his actual name, right? So she ended up trying to flirt with him to get close to him, but she said that it got too creepy and too weird and disturbing that she ended up just stopping.
Yeah.
And she just let it go. Fast forward a couple years later, a lot of people ended up like coming forward saying that yes, bro's a weirdo, They ended up finding out his real name, because at one point he started not only he was being a to his like followers, his cult members, but he was also being like basically trying to extort them for money. So he started telling like his members like, oh, like I need money and shit, can anybody send me $40? He even like sent one of his members a video of him basically saying like, oh, I'm gonna hurt myself, you need to send me money. Like this video right here where he's basically
begging for money.
This close to the edge.
He's basically next to the road saying that he's about to like
jump over in this car. That was close. Should do it probably.
So he's basically like trying to tell his followers like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm sad, can you please send me money, can you guys send me money and shit.
Send them money?
Some of them would send them money, but obviously not like a shitload of money, because most of them were like kids. Yeah, so like it wasn't really sending him a crazy amount of money. But with this, he ended up basically posting like his like PayPal and stuff, and with that they ended up finding out his real name, And with his real name, they ended up finding more information, and they found out who one of his family members was.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when they basically sent the family member
what he was doing,
all the screenshots, all the weird shit that he was saying, like the weird groups that he was coming up with. They ended up sending it to the family member. He ended up getting kicked out of wherever he lived. And basically his life was basically fucked. He got fired. His life was fucked, right?
Yeah.
Like at this point too, he started like begging even more for money. But the crazy thing is about this whole situation, right? I'm gonna show you 2 more interviews of 2 other people who had a weird encounter with him. But nothing ended up happening to him, bro.
Yeah, I was just about to say, because you didn't say nothing about him getting arrested.
No, nothing ended up happening to him, bro.
So he's still out there somewhere. He's
Still
homeless or...
He's well, I don't know exactly what the fuck is going on with him, but this whole thing was covered by a YouTuber back in 2024. So I don't know, like that was like 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it now. I even searched up his name on Google, and nothing comes up. So it's like, bro's probably like chilling right now.
Bro got away with being that's it.
He got away with it, and thank God nothing really like happened to the point where it's like, you know, he like
actually did stuff in real life.
Yeah, like it could have been way worse. Even though what he's doing is like
fucked,
disgusting, fucked, horrible, but I'm glad people were able to stop him before like it got, you know, way worse than it is. You know what I'm saying? And also, like his group wasn't only just like weird about like shit. He was also like racist. He was very like obsessed with like
KKK shit.
Yeah, like his group were basically like suited up in like uniform type of things.
You know, I think the crazy thing is when it comes to these motherfuckers who don't get reported to the police or the police don't do nothing. I remember I don't know exactly what this group was, but it was like maybe it's the same guy who infiltrated this cult, but it was also a cult online on a specific game. Maybe it was also Roblox, but the YouTuber who posted the video ended up like infiltrating the cult. He went inside, got information about this person, but like after that video got released, they basically disappeared, and then they made a whole new cult, whole new name, everything, and it started up again. So what he said in the video was like, no matter what we do to these people, if the police can't do anything, they're just gonna keep on doing it. And like,
wait, that's crazy. I think that's what happened with him.
Really? But it's not the same.
Because I think and then in 2024 he ended up trying to start a new cult.
But this is not like the same person I'm talking about. Because the person I'm talking about, they were using like the LGBT to their advantage. That like you guys can cancel me because I'm gay or something like that.
Shit.
So it's a whole different person.
Yeah, bro.
And and that person, they were making their cult members call them like basically worship me, like I'm a king, I'm a queen, I'm a god type shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
For this, bro, keep in mind I told you it started in 2017. In 2024,
that's 7 years, bro.
He tried to do another cult, but that's when this YouTuber basically like fucked up his shit. What he ended up doing was he ended up infiltrating the cult.
Yeah.
He ends up talking to him and stuff, and he basically confirms that one of the people that he's talking to is a minor. And he didn't even do it intentionally. So what happened is that he ended up joining like a little meeting that they were having, that his group was having, and one of the members, we're just gonna call him D.
Okay.
He ends up basically saying like, oh, like I'm scared about my job interview, like I don't want them to do like a background check on me, like I think I'm just gonna give them a different email or some shit like that. And then that's when that guy Albert or Brandon is like, bro, you're a minor, bro, like they're not even gonna check your shit like that, like you're a minor. And this guy David, he ended up talking to the YouTuber, and saying that he's like basically talking to him in a sexual way.
And he's a minor.
And he's completely aware that he's a minor. I'm gonna show you, bro. Do you get it or
no? Yes, I'm just like fuck, bro. It's weird. It's disgusting.
David and Albert were exchanging sexually charged DMs, while Albert was aware that the victim was a minor. In fact, Albert has no way of denying this. He himself confirmed that the victim was a minor, and coincidentally, I caught it on recording.
I'm just scared of the background checks. I don't know what they're gonna find. I don't know how the background checks work out. Nah, like,
You're a minor.
I'm gonna give them my new Gmail. I don't want to give them my old one.
Or a minor.
So, I joined Hilaria when it was about, like, late 2023, around, like, November. I initially joined it when it was a roaming group instead of, like, the 1960s and 1950s. But Albert started DMing me. He was like, where are you from? Like, are you a spy? Like, did someone send you here? And he started questioning me and stuff. And it just slowly, like, took off from there. Like, he started asking me, oh, are you a femboy? Because he noticed my Roblox avatar. And then he started, like, getting sexual and asking sexual questions. And saying, oh my gosh, you're gonna become the next empress. And I was like, what does that mean? And he kept on, like, saying that there were a bunch of, like, stuff tied to it that involved, like, sex and, like, sending images, and I wasn't really into that. But it came to my attention that, like, you couldn't really rise to ranks if you weren't, like, a femboy, if you weren't, like, a sex slave. I thought that was really weird.
Bro.
Before I concluded my investigation, and would subsequently publish this video, I wanted to try something. I wanted to speak with Albert. I would have to be very careful. I didn't want to blow my cover, as I had some future plans I didn't want to ruin. So I got a friend to help me out, and together we would join a voice chat with Albert. Of course, my friend would be doing all the talking.
Hi, Albie.
He was sitting there alone, potentially waiting on someone to join. He was skeptical of us at first, but after about 20 minutes of small talk, he was comfortable around us.
Dude, I was told to, like, stay away from this group and shit by other people.
I want to stay where everybody knows me better than I know myself.
They were saying, well, it wasn't about you, it was more about the people in the group. Like, they're saying there's a bunch of femboys.
There's nothing wrong with gays or anything. Won't. This is an open community. We accept anyone. I don't really care what you are. I don't care what your sexuality is, it's your life. It's private. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do.
And I told my friend to ask some questions of interest. And the response we got was more straightforward than I would have ever expected.
You care about age, though?
Yeah, to an extent, yes.
What the
That's
fuck?
what I'm saying, and then this other one.
Basically, let me tell you a bit of a backstory. I joined Hilaria around when I was 12 years old, I'm gonna be honest, around 2020. And eventually, Albert didn't like me from the start. Me and him became closer eventually, and he shut his group down and moved to Star Wars, or at least tried doing a Star Wars genre, which utterly failed, and all of his downfall started because when he did his Star Wars group, at least 5 different victims came with DMs proving of him ERPing with minors and him sex minors and him pictures to minor. In general, there's still a lot of people in Hilaria that Albert said that are minors too. I know one of my friends is one of those people, which I talk a lot to, and I see a lot of Albert texting that person pictures and wanting to fuck and shit like that, and inappropriate jokes he did with me too, and or him having people in like high positions, like the princess consort already has sent him pictures, and that is a male too, and I saw those pictures and it's disgusting.
Bro, he ended up sending somebody a dick pic, bro. And then he tried to defend himself by saying, bro, I got it from the internet, it's not me.
You're still sending
somebody
a dick pic was a minor. That's still fucking weird, no matter if it's yours or not.
And like I said, still to this day, I don't know if like he went to the cops or he got arrested, but I'm pretty sure
he's definitely out there, bro.
Nothing happened to him, bro.
Bro, the fact that because if there's still other groups out there, there's no way that he's not out there, bro. Especially the fact that I'm low-key upset the fact that the parents or whoever, the family that was living with him didn't like report it to the police.
Yeah, you right? The fucking
that's fucking
I think
weird.
It was like his sister-in-law or something like that. Should have definitely reported that motherfucker to the police. But now the next thing I'm gonna talk about is literally like it's related to the literally like to the T
Okay.
with the what I just talked about, right? So there's this story that was going viral, a disturbing story that was going viral on TikTok, and it was coming from this user by the name of Alyssa Veloz _
Okay.
which basically she started the story by saying how I found out that my husband is a pedophile.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And it has to do with
Roblox?
Roblox. So basically what started is that back in August 2024, her kids said, oh, you know, I want to play Roblox. You know, they're young kids. They wanted to get into the game. And they were saying, telling her and the husband, oh, you think we can make a Roblox account? And maybe you guys could have a Roblox account with us. So we could all play together, right?
Yeah.
So now the wife has, Alyssa, she has a Roblox account. Her husband, which we're going to call Red, he has a Roblox account. And now the kids have a Roblox account, right? So everything is fine. Everything is normal. And then out of nowhere, he just starts acting weird.
Okay, like.
And she didn't really get into specifics of what he was doing. But basically, whenever he starts acting this certain type of way, I think if he starts acting mean, a little bit distant, is basically a sign of him cheating, which he has done in the past.
Okay.
So she had it in mind, like, he's probably cheating again, right? So she wasn't really thinking too much of it. She's kind of at this point where it's like, oh, like, whatever, like,
I'm over it.
Like, I'm over it, right? And also a lot of traumatic stuff was happening in her life at that time. Her father was very, very sick. I believe one of her family members had passed away. So it was just a lot of stuff happening, right? So maybe she wasn't really trying to think too much about that, right?
Mm.
And then that's when on this random day in January of 2025, now we're in 2025, right? He ends up basically going out with the kids. Like, it's just them two, I think it's a son, a daughter, and the dad, the husband. They end up going somewhere, and the daughter so happens to look over to see that her dad is like texting somebody.
Okay.
So she just glances over on the phone, and she sees that he's texting a girl, and he's saying, oh yeah, like right now I'm hanging out with my niece and nephew.
Okay.
Keep in mind that's the daughter and son.
Yeah.
So when she was glancing over like on the phone, he ended up like pushing her and saying like, yo, watch out, like, why are you looking at my phone, type of thing, right? That's when she obviously got mad, she got upset. She ends up telling the mom.
Yeah.
She ends up telling the mom. The mom obviously confronts the husband because she's like, what the fuck? First of all, why did you push my daughter? Or why did you push our daughter? Like, you didn't have to do all that. And also, who the fuck are you texting? Because she's at this point, they're still married. So she's like, who the fuck are you texting, right? Let me see your phone. She ends up grabbing his phone, and the daughter saw that he was texting somebody on Roblox. So what the wife does is she ends up going to his Roblox account.
Uh-huh.
She ends up seeing the message, and that's when she messages this girl. And she basically starts asking questions, and eventually it gets to a point where she asks, how old are you?
Yeah.
The girl starts saying, oh, like, what are you talking about? You know how old I am. Why, like, you know I'm 15. And the husband is 27 years old.
Fuck, bro.
So at this point, she's fucking disgusted. She's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, there's no way this is happening. She got so sick to the point where she ended up going to the bathroom and like throwing up. She literally threw up on the spot when she found out that her husband was talking to a fucking minor and is a bro. Mm-hmm. So some time passes. I believe she ended up basically telling the girl that he's a grown ass man. He's not who he said he is. The girl said that he had claimed that he was 19. But keep him like he's 27 years old
with kids.
At this point, the girl ends up unfriending the husband's account, which deleted the whole conversation. So now, at this point, she has no type of proof she can't bring this to authorities because she ends up calling the cops, but they're basically saying like, yo, we need proof about this.
Yeah.
You can't just say that your husband was texting a minor or like trying to do some weird stuff and there's no proof, right?
Yeah.
And the husband ends up low-key confessing though to whatever it was going on. He ends up telling the cops like, yeah, I was planning on like performing oral sex on her. So he ends up like basically fucking confessing. But yo, you see how fucking sick people are? But the cops can't do shit though, because they have no fucking proof. So at this point, the wife ends up taking the investigation in her own hands. The cops are not helping. They're like saying that it's gonna take a while before they find like an IP address. They find any type of information about this, right? They find any information about this, right? So she ends up basically doing her little digging. She ends up finding the account again. She ends up seeing who's friends with that account. She's searching for any real names because the name was like some random username.
Okay.
She finds the actual name. She finds the friend's Instagram. Then she finds the actual girl's Instagram.
God damn.
And then that's when she goes on Facebook with the name on the Instagram, and she finds the girl's mom.
Mm-hmm.
She ends up messaging the mom. She sends her all the screenshots, and basically what they need is a statement from the victim in order for the cops to do something now. And then that's whenever that's when she messages the mom. She ends up getting a statement from the victim, and I believe now it's still an ongoing case of whatever's happening to the husband and shit. But the fact that it had to go to that extent of finding out so much information, and then the cops are still like,
Oh,
we need
no,
more.
Yeah, you need more evidence, bro.
We need more proof. We need more evidence. We need more evidence. We need more proof. Like,
Even the husband even confessed to it. Like, he's like, oh yeah, I was gonna do this shit. Like, how's that not enough proof?
so again, guys, be careful of what you let your kids do on the internet, guys.
The internet is a scary place with a bunch of fucking rabbit holes that you'll never know what you get yourself into, bro. Because it's not even just Roblox. There's a bunch of fucking places where shit like that always happens, bro. I guess the next thing I'll talk about is it's revolving around like I guess Ring cameras. And the only reason why I talk about this is only because there has been a recent video that went viral recently, which I'm not really gonna get too deep into because it's very disturbing, and I can't watch it, bro. Like I listen.
Oh my gosh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like
that's not even a Ring cam video though. That's just like,
oh no, that's like CCTV footage, like inside a home.
Yeah.
But it's because recently I started getting like videos of Ring cameras or CCTV footage, and it just reminded me that I'm low-key starting to get paranoid of just any type of UPS or Amazon worker, bro. Even right now, bro, because like since I've been ordering stuff on Amazon, I always check the camera no matter what, and like my thought automatically goes back to the video that went viral. And it's sad that it has to be like that, but because it fucks up like other people's like the people who are actually doing their job. It fucks them up because like what if like he's actually not doing his job and then like somebody's like on some crazy shit and like wants to like harm the actual worker.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But like I said, I saw a bunch of ring cam videos, and they reminded me of this topic. It was basically like this fake UPS worker who rang the doorbell. He was holding a box, and he was obviously pretending to be dropping off a package. And he was there for a while, but nobody answered the door. So he ended up leaving, and as they were leaving, one of the persons that was inside the house comes out to walk the dog, which was a 20-year-old son. They walk out. They see the son walking the dog. They approach the son, and I don't know what they say to him, but they basically make him go back to the door. And it's not really confrontational just yet. I guess they're just doing small talk, like, oh, like, how's the dog? Like, oh, what kind of dog is he? And then as they get to the doors, when they obviously take out the gun, and then they go inside, and then
that's fucking crazy.
All fucking hell breaks loose.
¿Están tocando? Ain't no big dog, is it? Ain't no big dog, is it?
Not yet.
Hey, check it out. Come out. Don't move. Don't move. Move your hand. Move your hand. Move your hand. Open the door. Move in there. Move like that. Wait. Open the door.
The home security camera captures the third suspect come up the driveway after he's waved in by the other men.
Come on.
They end up killing that 20-year-old son. They kill the father that was inside the house. They kill the mother that was also inside the house, and they leave 2 toddlers just crying, witnessing this whole thing in the house, and it's all caught on camera. And again, I'm not gonna show that video. It's way too disturbing. If you want to go look at that video, you can search that up on YouTube. I think it's up, or you can search it up somewhere if you want to find it.
I'm not gonna lie, that video, like, it deadass did something to me too. Only because, like, I just thought about imagining me in that situation, especially because of the 2 toddlers. And I just thought of Julia and Isabella, and like, what would I do in that specific situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like a very helpless situation. You're surrounded by 3 guys, and
They have guns.
So it's like, what can you really do in that situation? You know what I'm saying? At that point, you're kind of doomed, but also you don't want to. It's like you want to save your family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's such a fucking crazy situation to be in. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and
rest in peace to the families. Condolences to. Well, I don't know. Like, that's fucking sad as fuck. Also, because, like, who's gonna take care of the babies? I don't know their life situation and shit. But I hope everything is, like, good with them and stuff.
Nah, yeah, and like in the videos, you literally see, like, the kid, like, I believe one of the younger kids were running to their mom, and then they obviously see the body, the lifeless body, and the other toddler ends up, I don't know how, like, this toddler was already thinking like this, but they go to the younger sibling and basically drag them out the room just so they wouldn't be scarred themselves. And I believe they also killed the dog that was there too. So they killed everybody in there besides the 2 toddlers.
That's crazy.
And it turned out that it was not, like, because everybody, when I first saw it, I thought it was just like a random, like, home invasion that turned deadly. But it was actually like the dad was involved with some type of drugs, like he was drug dealing, and either
somebody owed money.
I believe he owed money or something like that, and that's the only reason why they ended up going to the house looking for money and not end up taking anything. So, cause bro, you're not gonna just go inside a house and just start killing motherfuckers. Obviously, there's people like that, but in this case, it was not. It was definitely not like that, and it was confirmed recently that it was due to that. And this happened. It's crazy. This happened last year.
But you know what's funny too?
What?
The fact that, all right, so I've seen this thing of, I think it was like what to do, where it's like a cop giving tips or some shit like that. But like, if someone ever knocks at the door,
yeah,
and you believe it's somebody dangerous, to not pretend like there's nobody home. So
wait, why?
Because whenever it comes to somebody trying to break into somebody's house, they usually try to do it when nobody's home. So it could just be a go in, take everything valuable, and get out.
Yeah.
Before anybody could come home, or basically you could come home and all your shit is fucking gone, and then it's too late for you to call the cops. You know, at that point.
Yeah.
It's never like you want to go inside and there's somebody in there.
Yeah. So that's like, I don't know if he was like a FBI person or CIA or like a cop or some shit, but basically like to make it seem like there's somebody home. I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
because I thought it was always the opposite.
Let me show you.
Hi, everybody. Here's something that I wish more people knew. As the crime reporter, I talk about this all the time.
Well, she's a crime reporter.
You should not get quiet and pretend you're not home whenever someone knocks on your door. I have interviewed hundreds of criminals, burglars particularly, in my 31 years as a crime reporter, and vast majority of them tell me that they want to hit a house that's empty. They want to kick in your door when you're gone, take all your stuff, and leave. And it's terrible. If you come home and all your stuff is gone, people go, oh, it's a property crime. It's not. It's very personal. But it's way worse if you kick in that door and there you are inside pretending you're not there. Now you're face to face with a criminal. So the vast majority of these burglars tell me they like to hit Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Why? Because they think you're gone. And that's really what most of them want, is for you to be gone. They want an empty house. But they're not sure you're gone. So what do? They knock. They listen. No footsteps, no voices, no TV, no radio. So what do you think the house is? Empty, and boom, they kick it. It's called a knock and a kick. And there's a lot of knock and kicks, you guys, every single month in Green Country.
You see what I'm saying?
The only reason why I want to talk about this because I saw like two recent, they're not recent, but they're recent to me, ring cam footage videos, and I want to show you them because one of them reminded me of that video because it was like a young son who went out the door trying to walk the dog, then like a car approaches on the sidewalk and starts saying hi, and then that makes the dad come out and be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? But it's like, yo, that guy could have fucking took the kid. And then there was another one. And there was another one, which is a really also a common way that people lure other people inside the house to open the door is use a younger kid as bait so they can open the door. And then like somebody bum rushes the house and then you're fucked.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I'll show you the one with the dog first.
I don't think I saw the second one. I might have seen the first one, but the second one, that's crazy. I probably would have.
What?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not opening the door for nobody, yo.
Yeah, like I'll call the cops, but I'm not opening the door. Fuck that.
The fuck? Just stops?
Without even introducing himself, the man asked the boy if he lives in the neighborhood. According to the teenager's mother, she and her husband had taught their son about stranger danger multiple times in the past, but on this particular occasion, the boy appeared to freeze up out of fear. What's most disturbing about the recording is that the man didn't waste a split second to get out of the car and talk to the boy, which suggests he was either prowling around the neighborhood waiting for someone to step out of their house, or he was very familiar with the Bryant family's routine and was specifically targeting the boy. Fortunately, the teenager's father was able to intervene before anything could happen.
What you got to ask my son?
Oh, I was wondering about the airplane noise.
Talking to my son and he ain't got no adult out here. That's kind of creepy.
When the boy's father confronts him, the stranger is forced to think quickly on his feet and blurts out that he was wondering about the airplane noise in the area. Obviously, it doesn't make a lot of sense to be driving around a random neighborhood waiting for a 13-year-old kid to walk out of his house.
Nah, that's fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah, bro. And then the other one was this one I saw on Facebook.
No, please. Please help.
And that's it. And nobody knows who this girl was. I believe that they thought this girl was some girl named Serenity who went missing, but they didn't come to no conclusion on who the girl was. And like
that, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And then people in the comments were saying how people use kids as bait for them to open the door, and then they kill them or like rob them. So like it's like so many,
so fucking crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
so many methods to this whole like home invasion stuff. And what if it wasn't even that? What if it was actually on some kidnapping or some human trafficking thing?
Like she's actually trying to get help.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know. That's why you gotta be like prepared. Like
again, like I said, if I was in that scenario and then I heard somebody knocking at my door, because I have cameras at my, like around my house, I'll look at the camera, and if I think it's serious, I'll call the cops. I'll speak on the camera and be like, listen, I can't open the door. I'm sorry, but just stay there. I'll call the cops. Do not move. And if they move or anything, then that's like an obvious, all right, yeah, they were trying to rob the fucking house.
Holy shit, bro. That's such a fucking scary situation to be in, bro. Even if it's like somebody actually needing help.
Yeah.
Or them trying to lure you in or lure you for like the other people to come in and fucking rob the house. Either situation is like fucking scary to be in, bro.
Also gonna end it off with two supporter stories. One of them is coming from one of you guys, and the other one's coming from one of my cousins. Let me just find the email that this person. Oh, right here. All right. So the email thread from a supporter that sent it to us, it says scary video in Mexico. It says hi. Oh, it's from Victoria Lopez. Hi, I just wanted to say I love your podcast. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. My parents recently traveled to Mexico for the holidays. They went driving to Zacatecas, right in the middle of Mexico, kind of north. We're from a rancho, a small village basically. And ever since my parents were young, they always heard La Llorona, but never actually caught it on camera. And when they do hear La Llorona, they know it's her. And they know she's going to start crying because all the dogs start barking. And yeah, it's easy to say someone's doing it as a joke, but it's every other day at random times, even at 3 a.m. or 6 a.m. or on a random day at 2 p.m. La Llorona is my mom's biggest fear. She once was in Mexico pregnant with my sister, and my dad was in the U.S. working. My mom was home alone one night and heard La Llorona crying, and she remembered how she shakes and hid under her blanket. The crazy part is right when La Llorona started crying, she got contractions more than usual that night. Below is a video from footage my parents caught. They were burning old bushes, trash in our backyard, and you can hear it clearly. You just need to turn up the volume. I also put subtitles. Thank you for considering posting this. And now I watched the video, because usually when people say, oh, I have a video with La Llorona, and it kind of sounds like fake, but this one's definitely not fake.
So this is a real life video
that a supporter sent of La Llorona. Yes. Trust me, bro. Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. Bro, and they're just out there like that.
Ahí viene ya la pinche llorona, ya mandó un mensaje, dice que ya no dilata. Unos cuantos minutos más y se va a pasar por aquí, viene a toda madre. Ya empezaron los perros a ladrar, los coyotes a maullar y la Rita a temblar.
Yo, you know what I have a theory.
What?
What if La Llorona is a physical like manifestation of all the grief
happening in that one spot
that happens in Mexico?
I wouldn't be surprised that,
because it ties into what I talked about last episode. Because there's this thing now. There's a lot of comments are saying it's like a new saying. La Llorona stopped crying when she realized that she's not the only one looking for her kids.
Yo.
So I feel like maybe it's now it's a physical manifestation of all the parents that are going through some
shit like that. Yeah, heartbreaking shit.
Kidnappings, people going missing.
Fuck. Yo, that actually makes sense though. I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And then there's the last story right here. Okay, so this one comes from my cousin. It's the story that I kind of briefly mentioned of him seeing like a shadow person. And then what it was is in this warehouse, there's like an area where you could do laundry. So he went to go drop off his clothes, but the gate opened by itself when nobody was inside.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So basically what happened was that at work, we at the shop or warehouse, whatever, we have like a little laundromat, and I did my clothes in the wash after work, and I only live 10 minutes away, so I figured I'd drop by later to put in the dryer. But I got lazy and waited till like 10, it was like 10 or 11 o'clock. So I had to go back to put it in the dryer so it doesn't smell overnight, you know, because of the humidity. I pulled in front of the shop by where the gate is, and the gate just opens up by itself. And the only way you can open up the gate is from the inside. You have to press a button and it opens up. So I was kind of like, you know, like, what the fuck? The week before that, they were actually trying to install a system where you could open the gate by pressing a button, but they weren't able to get it to work, so they just took it off. But I had assumed that maybe they got it to work. We have a gym upstairs, and one of the guys likes to go there late at night. So I thought maybe he was upstairs and he had the button and he was just fucking with me or whatever. But I didn't see his car anywhere, so I was like, oh, maybe his girlfriend dropped him off or something, you know. So I walk in, the lights are off. To turn the lights on, it's like basically on the other side where the gate is, and I didn't feel like fucking walking over there because I was kind of scared. And I walk in and I'm like, hey, yo, Joe, are you there? And, you know, no one responded. So I just made my way to the dryer, which is on the left side where you walk in. And I went there, got my clothes, put in the dryer, and then I turned around for like a split second, and I just see something fucking white, like zoom by past. And I didn't really try to think much of it. I was kind of like, oh, maybe it's a car, because it's in the cul-de-sac, and there's also a gym in there, in the area. There's a gym in the cul-de-sac, so that's 24/7. And I thought maybe a customer, you know, drove around real quick or whatever. But I looked, the window's right there, so I looked out the window. There's no one there. There's no cars. There is a car there, but it's been parked there for days. And even if that car's lights turned on, it wouldn't reflect through the window. It would reflect on the other side. So I was like, fuck, you know, I was kind of scared. And I kept thinking, you know, what could it have been? We had these I work in construction, so we have those reflective signs. So I was like, oh, maybe one of those signs got reflected, and maybe that's what I saw. So that's what I just went with. That it was the reflective sign. I was like, all right, I'm leaving. I'm closing the gate. That's what I said out loud in case there was someone there. And I closed the gate and I just dipped. I left. And the next day, I went to go look in the back for the reflective signs, and they weren't there anymore. My coworker told me that they already they've tossed them in the garbage like months ago. Like, so they've been gone. So I was kind of shook. And I didn't really tell anyone about it till like a month later, because I kind of just didn't think too much of it, and I was kind of scared. I didn't do my laundry for like a solid month. Well, I did do my laundry. I just didn't go that late because I was going. I used to pull up at the shop late at night just to do my laundry, but I didn't want to do that anymore.
Fuck
I
that.
do
I
it now.
wouldn't do that
I haven't
shit
seen
either.
anything lately, to be honest.
But I wouldn't even do that shit if nothing scary should happen to me, bro.
To be honest, people say they hear shit, like people walking down the stairs. Our stairs, we installed them. They're metal, so you can clearly hear if it's a creak or if it's a footstep. One of the new guys recently was saying that he heard someone call his name, and he turned around and there's no one there. So yeah, it hasn't been just me seeing shit or hearing things. My other coworkers have heard things. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it.
I forgot what's this one.
And to this day, we never got that automatic button to work. So that's been out of the question for a minute, you know. Like that button to open up the gate never worked. So
Wait, that's mad scary. You know why?
Why?
Because like I remember whenever I used to work at a warehouse and shit, in order to open the gates, like you had to like pull the chain down.
Yeah.
And like it'd be like,
yeah,
loud ass noise. And like I'm talking about, like you had to put a good amount of force to like that first pull.
Yeah.
Like you have to put a good amount of force for it to even like lift up.
And the fact that there's no mechanism that do that shit, bro.
And it opened by itself.
That's fucking weird, bro. But shout out to my cousin Brandon. Shout out to the supporter with the La Llorona story. Both y'all stories were pretty good.
That ass.
And yeah, I'll just end off the podcast with that. Hope you guys enjoyed. But before we do end the podcast, you already know Patreon shoutouts and supporter shoutouts. What the fuck? I just looked at the fucking first name.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Anyways, shout out to the Patreons. Mezziah tiene caca en el culo.
Nah, bro.
Santiago 8311. Frank Nosabo Kid 006. Mark Ricardo's a good boy. 1. Nadeli loves Mezziah. Zin Rim. Mezziah Vanez Fa. Monica Limon. Monkey D. Luffy. That Mom Mimi. Jasmine T. Benito Camelo. Melissa.co. Zeus the Sparky, La Morenita, Carrie Reyes, Jason Garcia, aka Sad6, Raymond Navarro, Roxana Segura, Yari Martinez, Grace Perez, Ricardo looks sexy with his hair pushed back. What the fuck, yo? Kevin Banks, Misery.Daddy, Yair Torres, Mezziah got that gat. Sweaty Butts, Yovi Santiago, Ask for Josh, 88 Falling, Arnulfo Mendez, Brian Esquivel, Gustavo, Tita, Loma Maria Rico, Leslie with the pink hair, Chiclina Lopez, De La Comes Toda, Anaí, Alvaro Morales, aka El Ceviche, Ricardo's Ashy Nuts, D'Amico Buqua, Jesus Chavez, Pascual Zuniga, Jose How Deep You Want It Aguilera, Jaime Aurel Bavera, Abel Mendoza, Miguelito, Jennifer Montelongo, and
that space guy.
We fucking
love you guys. Yo, my dumbass said Full Metal Alchemist on the last episode for Stanley Kubrick's film. It's Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Alchemist is an anime.
You dumbass.
I commented back, yo, my fault, bro. I got mistaken with the fucking anime, bro. Shout out to people on Instagram and YouTube. Shout out to Vidro Joe.
Shout out Joe.
What's up, guys? I'm a huge fan. Is there any way I can get a shout out? A shout out. My birthday is January 2nd. I would always watch and rewatch y'all's videos at work. I'm an equipment operator. Y'all make my night shifts lit. I'll be scared at times looking out in the distance. Y'all should talk about skinwalkers from the Navajo reservation where I'm from. Keep it up. Podcast is lit.
Hey.
Oh, shout out to you. I'm guessing your name is Joe. Happy birthday to you, bro. I don't know
Happy
how old you
birthday.
turned, but I mean you're working as a equipment operator, so pretty sure you're an old head, bro. Or not, I don't fucking know, bro. I'm just trolling you.
And we'll definitely talk about skinwalkers. We've talked about them in the past, but we'll definitely talk about them again.
Yeah, it's definitely some lore we gotta fucking go into. Shout out to Chris Rodriguez 3201. Awesome. Thanks guys. Love the content. Keep up the great work.
What was his name?
Chris.
Shout out Chris.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Rami 420 Row. Yeah, the boys upload at the most perfect random times. LMAO. Hell yeah. Y'all happy holidays.
Yeah, Rami. Yeah.
Love you, Rami. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Owen STI, a legendary refresh pull. That's looking one of my favorite comments. Like it's like considered like brain rot, but it's still valid.
W Owen.
Shout out to Jenny Canby 6136. More peak videos. I love you guys and love the effort you guys put into these weekly videos. Keep it up. Much love. Shout out to you, Jenny. Appreciate you.
Shout out Jenny.
Shout out to Yo She One. Yo, here from the IG chat. About time. I was thinking y'all weren't finna drop this week. We got you, bro. Also on TikTok, I opened up like something called a bulletin on our Unnoticed account. It's kind of like the what's that shit called on
broadcast?
No, yeah, it's kind of like the broadcast on Instagram, but if you're
TikTok.
But on TikTok. So if you don't have Instagram and mostly on TikTok, You could join that. We always post like whenever we post something on TikTok, or sometimes I just drop in, shoot a message just to see how some.
Has anybody actually joined that shit?
Yeah, I didn't have to post it, bro. We have like 2 point something or maybe 3K on there already, and it gets mad interactions. Why do you think our videos have been doing good?
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I'll show you after. Shout out to UTE Kina. Finally, something good to watch at night. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh shit.
And then the last 3. Shout out to XOXO.Nanny. It's kind of crazy. I don't like podcasts at all, but y'all the only ones I can actually watch and enjoy. All thanks to TikTok for having y'all pop up on my For You page. Before, I used to skip the video to get to the scary shit, and now I watch from the beginning to end. Love y'all for real.
Those are my favorite type of comments.
Hell yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who like say that, like comment that they don't fuck with podcasts, or they don't know how, like, because it goes back to me saying, how the fuck are people watching this yap?
Yeah.
But you guys love that shit, and we fucking love you guys.
Shout out to you, Nanny.
Shout out Nanny, right?
Yeah. Shout out to David Mendoza, 6395. The goals are back. Fire emoji. Y'all gonna be huge in 2026. Y'all gonna be in y'all's Lambo and Bugatti real soon. Stage and helicopter jump is in y'all's future too. Bro, we've never mentioned like that whole idea to anybody before, bro. Keep grinding, and y'all gonna be bigger than Jumpers Jump and Joe Rogan.
That's so weird.
That's weird as fuck, bro.
I'm not even gonna say anything about that though.
Yeah, that's something that we're not gonna say on the podcast. That's something that we're gonna keep a secret until like the day happens. But the fact that you said something like that, bro, is fucking crazy. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Tiff 888 29. I love how comfortable they've gotten now. Clown Boys to the moon. And then somebody says tonight we take the moon. But the last one is a long one, but it's a very good one.
But before you go to that comment,
yeah,
this is one comment that like replays in my mind all the time. I forgot who said it. If I could find it, I'll hopefully send it to him.
You probably won't find it, bro.
But it was like puro pinche clown boys or some shit like.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
yo, I fucking love when y'all comment that shit. Puro pinches clown boys to the end.
Nah, yeah. That shit fire, bro.
That shit is fire.
Yeah,
I fucking love that comment.
All right, shout out to Alexandra Garcia. They commented on older video, but hopefully they end up seeing this video eventually. If not, there might be people that feel the same way.
If you're watching this right now, comment I saw this video, this part or some shit.
Hey guys, I have never commented on a video before, but starting this new year, I have realized I've been watching you guys for a very long time now. My memory sucks, so I can't say exactly when. I took the time to watch your old videos just to catch up while discovering your guys' channel. I was on a hunt looking for a really good podcast that would catch my attention. I get bored as fuck, in parentheses. Since watching the first video I ever watched, I have been hooked. I never got bored of listening to you guys. Your yap sessions make me feel so welcome to your channel and connected, even though I've never met you guys in person. I learn new stuff every video. Sometimes it makes me more self-aware about my surroundings, LMAO, with all the creepy stuff you guys talk about, whether my week is good or bad. Your podcast keeps me going. They keep me moving. I listen while I clean, cook, or doing self-care. No matter where, no matter what time, I never get tired of listening to you guys yap. Coming across your guys' channel has been a change to my routine in a good way. Thank you for posting. Thank you for staying consistent and pushing yourselves to do better. I hope you guys...
Damn.
Yeah, I hope you guys know it shows your dedication, your strive, your love for what you do. Everything it all shows. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys stay safe and stay blessed.
Damn. Wait, what was her name?
Alexandra Garcia.
Shout out Alexandra, bro.
Yeah, let me take a screenshot of that because I need the end. It got cut off. But yeah, if anybody else feels exactly the same way how Alexandra's feeling, shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody who continues showing love. The family is constantly growing. I always see you guys comment every single week. Y'all like the videos, y'all share it, and if y'all critique us, y'all let us know in the comments. We welcome any type of critiques as long as you're not being fucking racist or fucking being no hateful shit. Like, be reasonable with your critiques, bro. But yeah, we welcome all that shit, and I'm glad we're continuing to grow, bro. 2026 is gonna be a good ass year. I know it is. I'm putting that shit out there, and yeah, I hope y'all continue being with us with this fucking journey, bro.
It's really crazy, guys. You guys are the reason why we're still going. It's really, really motivating whenever like we read comments like that, because it shows that our, it's we're hitting the right people, and we actually have some worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, like our content isn't just some bullshit ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's not just brain rot content.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, actually are enjoying it, learning something, whatever it is. And also, we fucking love, I swear, I love you guys. You guys have changed my life already.
Facts.
And it's only going to get even crazier. And I'm glad some of you guys have been here from mad long ago, from since we started the podcast. I remember a couple comments, been here since episode 20, whatever.
Yeah.
Some of you guys just joined, but it's cool. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We're going to continue growing. And I'm glad you guys are coming along with us type shit.
And yeah,
it's just fucking crazy.
So I love you guys. My hint for next episode is gonna be Cave, and yeah, it's been your host George, aka Mezziah.
I mean, like always, I don't have a hit, but it's been your host Ricardo, aka the Ricardo.
And do not let this podcast go unnoticed. Love ya, boys.
Yeah, why do we do that?